Hello, hello, folks. I'm still small. It is still the time of the long boxes of the PlayStation 1 long boxes. Welcome to PlayStation Instrumentality Project Game 008, Kileak, the DNA Imperative. This is a replay for me. I played this several years ago. A lot of the lore time discovery zone for this game is going to pretty much be about me to do a little self-insertion. You know, that's gonna it's gonna come up a little bit because it's part of that's also because there's like not too much info on this game out there really. This is a game that I do think released in all regions. But yeah, we're gonna get some lore, some PMC lore. Or 10, I mean, yes, that is correct. That is, I mean, is that true? Is a PlayStation 5 still $500? I mean, can you, well, actually, I guess, so none of, that's right, because all of those games that were released digitally for the PlayStation 3, PSP, and PSTV/Vita, really? Like, the idea that some people have PlayStation 5s is still so foreign to me. Like, I know people who have PlayStation 5s, and I still feel like they're pulling my leg. Because, like, what would you even play on a PlayStation 5? Like, what? I don't know. However, I have a PlayStation 1 on which I'm going to play Kileak, the DNA Imperative. So, I think we should go over to Discovery Zone. Let's talk about what we're dealing with here. So, Kileak the DNA Imperative. I'm classifying this as an FPS. If you want to call the genre cops and tell me it's something else, you're welcome to. But I feel pretty solid calling it an FPS. It's a first-person perspective. You use guns. You know, there's like key cards and stuff and some puzzles, but like, you know, there's no experience, and there really isn't more. Oh, there's the DNA police. Are you gonna ring me up for violations of the genetic code? Who do you think you are? Our goal is to beat the games, to roll credits. I expect this to take 2 streams. So, the message. Did Igdices actually buy a PS5 just for the message? That's very funny. I guess the message is only on PS5. Huh. There you go. I mean, look, Igdices has probably done worse. Shout out to Igdices. Sometimes, I mean, look, that's his brand. You know, he's playing all the horror games. So I guess if the moment has finally come that he had to buy a PS5, then you know, it's a tax write-off for him. I'm sure he does his taxes responsibly. What else? Okay, so anyway, yeah. So that's the plan. And this is, of course, our first Genki game. I should mention, if you're from PAL or Japan, this game in your region is entitled Kileak the Blood, which I think is frankly a better title. But I guess, I don't know. I guess the Americans are squeamish about blood. Or Gary Barth is probably squeamish about blood. I'm watching you, Barth. Yeah, I mean, it's probably fine. They just seem kind of big. They're also kind of ugly. They are like, I think a PS5 is probably the ugliest console ever. Like, I just don't. Anyway, this is the first Genki game. Genki is going to come up a lot in PIP, for more reasons than you might expect. Genki not only made a series of mecha games for PS1 and also a mecha game on PS2. That's Steel Lancer Arena International. Oh, that's a good call, Ryder. No, one guy with the PS5 is clicking on you mentioned the library's lacking. The group chat is getting. I mean, part of the problem now with Sony and their exclusives is that they are eventually just porting them to PC, which, like, awesome. I usually wait to play those exclusives anyway because usually they have DLC and it's just better to play them when everything's done. Like, Tap was talking about this earlier about the boomer take about video games being done, and I think that's kind of the thing now, is that when a big game comes out, there is an expectation of material being released after launch. But I'm not going to play the game twice, so I'm I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. If you want a 4K, see, that's the thing, is that I don't even have a 4K TV. Why would I buy a 4K TV? What would I do with a 4K TV? Get 4K discs? No, I'm not doing that. I'm still good with 720p, dog. My New Year's resolution is the same as last year. Okay, 720p. Thank you. All right. 720 is greater than 4. For Kileak, that's right. So, Genki, let's go over to Wikipedia. This has got a fun page. This has got a so this was it was released in early January 95 in Japan, was a launch game for North America and Europe. Is that I'm done being better? And I think, yeah, no, exactly. That's right. Can't tell the difference between 4K and 1080. I mean, there you go. Just get bigger screens. Yes. Also, shout outs again to the soundtrack, which was done by a member of the SST band, which was Sega's in-house band from 88 to 93. Interesting. There's a lot of plot stuff here, which is great. A reminder, of course, Epidemic, which I have speedrun and played on stream, is the sequel. It's a first-person shooter, you know? It is what it is. What was the temperature around this game when it came out? There also is a remix out. I need to go listen to this remix album. I really do need to live that life. That's probably really good. It's probably a banger. So anyway, the reviewers didn't like it. Generally speaking, gameplay uninspired and shallow, and complained that 2 consecutive levels are identical apart from differences in wallpaper, mood lighting, and layout. You fool, that's the game. Today we would call this vibes, all right? God damn. The levels are homogeneous. Game controls well, but relies on dull enemies who use cheap attacks. The enemies are suitably menacing. The music got weird comments. Gameplay criticized the game's aiming, calling it a wimpy techno. OPM UK derided it as Brian Eno on Valium. Yeah, Bob Mackey. Well, I think the Bob Mackey quote is further down. Oh yeah, here we go. Bob Mackey of US Gamer listed Kileak as one of the worst launch games for the PlayStation alongside Street Fighter the movie and Total Eclipse Turbo. Shut the fuck up. Look, Bob Mackey is so beneath me. He runs a Simpsons podcast, all right? Imagine talking about The Simpsons in 2024 when you could be talking about something else. What the fuck? You know? What's going on, Bob? Actually, I'm joking about that. I think in my inventory, I have actually a book in my inbox. I have a book by Bob Mackey that I should be reading. So what are you going to do? Anyway, so yeah, there was a sequel. Sequel's called Epidemic in North America. It's called Kileak: The Blood 2: Reason and Madness in Japan, which is a way better title again. There's also Brahma, which is a spiritual sequel, effectively a sequel. They just changed publishers. So I should mention Kileak and Kileak 2 are published by Sony, which is like, I think part of the reason that Brahma is not a Kileak game in name is because Brahma Force gets published internationally by Jalico. Shout outs to Jalico bringing us the dankest shit imaginable. Anything else that's important in here? Yeah, they basically wanted this game to be brooding and dark, and all the reviewers felt that it was like boring and weird. Oh yeah, actually, what was interesting? This section is interesting right here, where they talk about EGM comparing Kileak to Robotica. Genki, the developer, was involved in Robotica. Or if you don't know Robotica is a Saturn game that is somewhat similar to Kileak. Although I think the levels are randomized to some extent. I really do need to just play Robotica on stream because I have not played Robotica. I've like booted it up a few times. I have it on my Saturn, but I just need to play it at some point. But like I believe Genki was a co-developer for Robotica, and then after that point, I don't think they put anything else out on Saturn, or maybe they did. I should mention one more thing while we're talking about Genki. Genki will return because also they have the best logo in all of video game development. Holy shit. The Genki logo is, well, perfect. The series for which they're, I think, best known is the Shutoku Battle series, which got localized with a bunch of super weird names. It's most often known as Tokyo Highway Battle or Tokyo Extreme Racer. So those we will see Tokyo Highway Battle on PlayStation, and I think we see Tokyo Extreme Racer 0 for PlayStation 2. And so so basically they really got into racing games, although they did put out more mecha games. As I mentioned, we will see Steel Lancer Arena International for the PS2. So yeah, the Genki logo is very good. I'm a big fan. I think those are the major things that we see from them are the mech games and the racing games. Oh, they also had a hand in Jade Cocoon, of course. Although I don't think they actually do Jade Cocoon 2. Is there? Yes, there is. Actually, if you get Doc, I saw you get the link for the spreadsheet before. You can answer that question for yourself. I actually finished the PS3 data like a half hour ago. I'm only going to do one other console for right now and then not touch the spreadsheet again for years, besides adding fan translations when they happen. But I did add PS3 data to the spreadsheet. Would that ever happen? Probably not. I expect society to collapse before we get to PS3. But yeah. Actually, the very last game right now, like if you took the PIP data as is Shakedown Hawaii is the last PS3 game in April 20th, 2020. I'm going to be streaming. Tapioca, you can do the Wii U thing, in which Shakedown Hawaii is also the last game for Wii U thing. I think it is anyway. Yeah, thank you, Shakedown Hawaii dev, for releasing that on fucking everything. He's got the last game in a lot of things. It's really true. All right, what else? We got our Kileak data to get through here. Metacritic didn't bother scooping anything. Okay, so really exciting, new in 2023 on GameFAQs. So GameFAQs is like, what's going on here? What's could possibly be happening, folks? Do you see that? Do you see that new data? Oh, I don't know who Final Stadia. I mean, good luck getting Stadia downloaded. We have who was phone 404 in the year of our Lord 2023 uploading for the people Kileak data onto GameFAQs.com. We got a map. Look at this map. Look at this. This map is accurate, I can tell you. I took screenshots of a lot of the in-game mapping when I was thinking about routing the game. And I did route like a little bit of the game, probably like the first third or so. So yeah, incredible. Shout outs to this. They also, at the top of level 14. Oh yeah, I don't know what that is either. It is concerning. It might be it. It is. People want to know. And then also we got the HTML style walkthrough in which he has included Ko Yokoyama art. For those who aren't aware, Ko Yokoyama is like a pretty well-known Japanese artist who's done like a lot of cool stuff. Not only like visual art, like you see here, like the drawings. Like these drawings are all dank, right? Ko Yokoyama also did a lot of dioramas. If you look up like front mission diorama, Ko Yokoyama did promotional work for the Front Mission series, creating these super cool dioramas. You can find a lot of really cool stuff just by looking up Ko Yokoyama. So shout outs to that. Like Ko Yokoyama is the mechanical designer for these early Genki mecha games. And that's why they have all the like the really dank little guys. Like this. Look at this little dank bulbous guy. It's so good. It's so cool. I love this guy. Yeah. Anyway, I switched over to Moby Games. Let's talk about Moby Game stuff. Hey, do you know what year it is? It is. Wait. Oh shit. I thought it had the year here. I might be thinking of a different game. All right, I have a confession to make. So we need to. I'm gonna break my layout for a second, just a hot second here. So we gotta do like a little show and tell. Okay, I'm gonna just make myself huge. Why are we doing a little show and tell? Because the other day, Purple asked me about long boxes, and here's the deal. This is the only long box I own. So this is what a long box is like. It's this big, thick jewel case. You know, so you can see big. It's just unconscionably thick. My long box is dummy thick. When I bought this in 2019 after I played the game. It came with a it might be too bright. It came with a KB Toys receipt. This game was purchased on February 15th, 1998, 3:20 p.m. at Logansport Mall in Logansport, Indiana. They paid $15 for Kileak. Thank you. I'm glad that was fucking. I don't know why they left it in there, but you know, it is it was what it was. And then of course you can see this is what it looks like inside. Obviously, well, they're not really using all the space very well in here. You can see why they went to CD format. I could not find a scan of the English language manual, but I mean, good news. I got the manual right here. So this is like a pretty good manual. I think these long box manuals are kind of silly, but this is like you can see here, like the diagrams are actually like real, like they're making them thematic, right? It's not just those like those black line pictures of the different like this is actually like dark colored. You got like pages of lore, the emergency. Okay. Pages of lore. They really went to town on this. The three members of the White Lightning Polar Tactics Operations team strap into their seats aboard a Liger Mach 1 assault helicopter. Damn. That's good shit. You got mission orders and your mission screen. You love to see it. All sorts of information about how to play the game. I actually have to remember. Lightning a brand of booze? Is it? I mean, maybe that was intentional. You know, it could be. Maybe they meant that. What did they mean? All right, I'm just trying to I gotta keep this open so I can remember. It's a brand of cider. Interesting. I think there's anything else. I mean, most of this again. Oh, here we go. Here's a cool picture of the guy. Yeah, look at that guy. So good. Just like a bulbous little man. This is Kileak Yama. Can you draw us a mech? And they gave us this guy. Clearing a level. Yeah, and again, I'm like flipping through and it's still just pages of text. Like I might have to scan this. I don't know. I have a scanner over here like for something else, but pages of lore. What is upsetting though is that apparently in the Japanese manual there is like there's like developer photos. They don't have that here. They didn't include the developer's name. Once again, Gary Barth has removed all of the names of the Japanese developers. Thank you, Gary. I'm blaming Gary because he's the producer. I actually don't know if it's his fault, but I'm blaming him. But yeah, cool. Maybe I'll try to make scans of that. But yeah, this is the only long box I own. Again, I purchased this like just before all the retro game prices went crazy. Although I wonder if this game probably still isn't that expensive just because people don't care about it, which they should. They should care about it because it's a cool game. All right, time to make myself smaller again. All right. And then, all right, cool. Oh, wait. All right. So what else? I mean, so we can see what the differences are too with the covers. Obviously I've been showing off the North American release. But you can see like the PAL release is pretty much the same as the Japanese release. It's just got the guy with like the background of fire. So I think the North American cover might be better in this case. one of the rare situations in which the North American cover might be a winner. So what's all right? So how long? Kileak, as I said, my experience of this was it took about 2 streams, and that whoever submitted the how long to beat data, that lines up. It's about 6.5 hours. So there you go. There is still no leaderboard for Kileak. Maybe I'll fix that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. However, important bit of lore. When I was doing speedrun research on this before, I tried to see if anyone had thought about Kileak as a speedrun, as a potential speedrun. And I found that Lonely Bob, user forums poster Lonely Bob on SDA, in the speedrun request thread on April 27th, 2006 at 1:44 in the morning, posted, Kileak was one of the first games I got for PS1. It is a first-person shooter with okay graphics and a futuristic sci-fi story. I'd be interested in watching a speedrun of the game if somebody is willing to run it. Maybe I'll get you, Lonely Bob. Maybe I'll help you out, all right? Because you're the only person who's ever talked about this game as a speedrun besides me. What do people think about Kileak now? There's 2 things I would say about that. One of those things is there is a video by a guy named Andrew Elmore about what he calls what did he call it actually? I'm trying to remember. Wait, let me just see if I can remember. No, I don't remember the name of his video. Because I think he had it under a different title than Andrew. Because Andrew Elmore is like his name. Like I follow him. I think he worked on some stuff on. Let me do a Twitter search real quick for him. He might have deleted, might have moved off Twitter, which I don't blame him. Yeah, I think he stopped using Twitter. All right, well, I can't find it. If you want to search through his account, he does have a video somewhere about Kileak and games like it. But for whatever reason, I uploaded my playthrough of Kileak from a few years ago in June of 2019. I uploaded it to YouTube because I found so little footage in the game that I wanted to put a complete playthrough up on the internet for people to see. Since then, this is now my 5th most viewed video on my channel, a channel that is mostly just my speedrun PBs. And the comments that I get on this video are just all bonkers. Like they're all just kind of wild. I don't know what to do with any of them. Like I've just rediscovered, it swears like I'm unlocking hidden parts of my mind I never knew were there. Everything's so familiar yet so alien. I feel like I'm just seeing it for the first time, yet I could probably repeat each quote word for word. Like a lot of these are just like, some of them are like, thanks for playing. Like obviously people looking for solutions. Like I'm glad I helped those people out, of course. And then there was a few really silly ones. And obviously a lot of people liking these things. And there's one guy who has a few suggestions. Like I will mention a weird thing about Kileak is that it is always possible to shoot the enemies. What do I mean by that? If the enemy is down a hallway and I can't see them, I can still hurt them, but they will not shoot at me until they can see me, which is like good. That's like, that feels fair. But if you know they're there, if you replay the game, say multiple times, then you'll know where they are and you could just shoot them from a distance. This person thinks that the speedrun is going to be 30 minutes. The speedrun is not going to be 30 minutes, says me, the person who did do the speedrun for the sequel in under 30 minutes. This is maybe my favorite comment down here. How did you get more views than me playing this? Also, I made a playlist of the OST of this game. I don't know, dog. It's YouTube. All right? Forget about it. It's YouTube. It's Chinatown. I don't understand. Yeah, this was maybe my favorite one. How did you get more views than me? I don't know, man. Why are we fighting over the Kileak clout? Like, so, and then someone corrected me on saying I initially said Kileak or something, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't think I actually did. I try to. I think someone went to go watch his video, and like someone shows up in here and is like, oh yeah, the guy who was telling me about speedrun stuff was like, well, your video is no commentary. Some people want to watch a let's play with commentary. Which is also very funny. So yeah, that's funny. I don't know. So anyway, this video, it's just been like a weird stream of YouTube comments for me over the years. I did find a scan of the Japanese manual, which, you know, it has some cool artwork. I do like the vibes in this manual. For whatever reason, I guess Japanese manuals are just better at being like, yeah, actually artwork is cool. So you get all these little renders, these 3D renders from the video. A lot of little screenshots. I feel like the North American manual is like better laid out. This also seems like it might be a second printing or something. Actually, no, wait, never mind. It wouldn't be. I keep thinking long box, but no, the JP release would never have been long box in the first place. The thing I wanted to find in here was what I said before about the development photo stuff. Because I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, here we go. Pages and pages of lore. They got a whole timeline. We are here. This is where we are on the timeline right here. This is the facility. It's so cool looking. We only see it out from the outside once, but the monument of Biflos. In the English version of the game, they write this name Byflos. So yeah, look at all these things over the world. Oh yeah, look at it. The art of the facility. God damn. So good. And then yeah, you can see how it like sticks underground through all the floors. Just like really, really cool stuff. Ooh, wireframe. Oh, they got wireframe resolution. Oh man. This game is so good. Yeah, I got the little, yeah. Oh my God. The good shit. This is the helicopter we arrive in. It's like a little weird bug thing. Yep, there's our boy, the Project Armor SJ-107. You love to see it. The whale's gun. This is our starting weapon. The whale's gun. That's right. The whale's gun. Well, it's Welsh. Ooh, look at this thing. I think this is like our. This might be like just like the data panel that we use a bunch. Creatures. Oh, we got a section on creatures. That's right. I think all the things we fight are supposed to be like biomonsters. Real Geigerized biomonsters. They look kind of mechanical just because they're very blocky polygons, but you get to see like imagine all of the monsters all the things that we fight are going to be like weird, like biomechanical contraptions. The Mecha Kiwi. Oh yeah, look at, oh my God, this one's so good. Go Birds. So this stuff, of course, all missing from the North American manual, which is sad. I don't know why Gary Barth was a coward. Oh, Koyoko Yama. His name is usually written like this, but sometimes his first name will be KOH instead of KOW. That usually gets the most results for me, that name. Oh yeah, another wireframe rendering of the Project Armor. Creator's side, there we go. Oh, Scavenger's Reign was so good. I'm really glad me and Icy took the time to watch that. That was a really neat show. I highly recommend, folks, if you are a person who has Max, the formerly known as HBO Max for some reason, watch Scavenger's Reign. If you don't figure out a way to watch Scavenger's Reign, yeah, here we go. Now we got some of the development photos. It was very shloop, but you know, this is pretty good. God, look at these. Carlos, thank you, Carlos. Look at this fit. Look at this fit. Duke. Damn, look at that fit. That brother's hard as hell. He's about to pop out into going to join the Yakuza right after this. Randy looks like he's ready to appear in Twin Peaks. These guys are great. These guys are fantastic. Ko Yokoyama is just a dude in a t-shirt, but you know, I love him too. All right. What are these portraits? And then these are just like regular photos. Come on. You gotta hype up all your boys. Shaking my head. All right. But yeah, here we go. Now this is what we want. Of course, they actually credit their voice actors. We're probably never going to know who says the voice line, Kileak, you're mad. Who do you think you are, God? Like, well, I could try and write to somebody to figure out who said that, but we'll probably never know. So, sad. Could have just been some guy at the office. Anyway, that rips. I'm glad there's a scan of this. These photos rule. The art rules. Kileak is very fun. Maybe that means it's time to play Kileak. We've been talking about Kileak for a good half hour here. I think we just got to get into it. We got to live our best life. Let's go ahead and get Kileakin, as they say. Do they say that? I don't know if they say that. Probably not. I wouldn't say that. We've been talking about practice. The other day, I was hearing my brother talk to his child about a sport practice, and I had to stop myself from being like, talking about practice? Not talking about the game, not talking about playoffs, talking about practice. Because I think he was trying to instill discipline in his child, and I don't think my comment would have been welcome at that time. So we get the pre-yellow Genki logo. I think they rolled that out a few years later. This game is so good.
August 16, 2038. International Peacekeeping Force Headquarters, Auckland. Control picks up an urgent message from undercover agent Franco Fukuzawa at the South Pole observation base of the giant Bifrost group. The message reads, situation critical. Kim must be stopped. Repeat, Kim must be stopped. Hours later, a Liger assault chopper is speeding toward the South base, carrying the IPKF's most elite polar operations team, White Lightning.
Now entering Bifrost South Pole Observation Base airspace. Time to target, 360 seconds. Enter protect armor. Stand by for landing and entry.
Captain, data screen shows evidence of survivors on base. Isolate all survivors and watch your backs. All right, men, time to go to work.
Heat-seeking missiles approaching at 8 o'clock. Initiate emergency evasion maneuver. Time remaining to impact, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Evasion maneuver unsuccessful.
Protect armor impact defense mode on. Ah!
Coda, ID number A624F. Captain, International Peacekeeping Force, Polar Tactical Operations, White Lightning Team. Objective, Bifrost South Pole Observation Base. Mission status, Liger downed in missile attack originating from base. Team status, Carlos, voice contact affirmative. Condition, uninjured. Werner and Fukuzawa, voice contact negative, presumed dead. Proceeding towards South Base, out.
So, Kim wants to play rough, huh? Okay, Doc, you asked for it.
Objective 50 meters directly ahead. Activate Protect Armor Combat Mode.
Proceeding toward target entrance. What the? First Kim blows us out of the air, now he's rolling
I'm gonna start the timer when I start control.
What's the little lab rat up to this time?
Oh, man. Is it just going to replay because I haven't pressed any buttons yet? Or is it actually going to take me to a title screen? It seems like it's just looping. Or is this actually a title screen this time?
August 6th.
Okay, all right, it's looping.
High speed.
All right, I pressed the button.
On.
Yes, the JP version has JP voice acting. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I have not actually checked, but the in the credits here, it seemed like all the names are Japanese for the cast for the. So I'm pretty sure this must be. But I don't actually know. Did Animal Crossing? I mean, does Animal Crossing have a sewer? Is a great question. Oh, here we go. God, I love this menu. This menu's so good. All right, new game. Oh, is it start? Oh, is it select? I think this is the one where I think this is the game where you have to press select. Oh no, is it circle? Is it circle to confirm? Okay.
Unidentified object approaching.
One moment, please. In the sequel to this game, in order to skip cutscenes that are in the middle of a mission, you have to press select and circle at the same time, which is like something you could only know if you read the manual.
Systems check. Life support, normal. Movement, normal. Attack, normal. Defense, system down. ROM replacement necessary.
Okay. I love all these little videos of the robot hand interacting with panels. They all rule.
Switch on.
All right, yeah, so we turn the lights on. Also, I love the Kileak spray paint across the caution here. Super good detail. All right, what is
that? Message received.
This is Carlos. Repeat, this is Carlos. Captain, do you copy? Exercise extreme caution. The enemy is everywhere and attacks without warning.
Oh my God. All right, Carlos, thank you. Forgot how loud that is. What a pleasant firing noise. Okay, so wait.
Access data screen.
So I wanna note a few things about this game. First off, if shield goes to 0, you die. There is no separate HP meter. If energy goes to 0, you also game over. And your energy is always running out. And later in the game, you can get weapons that also use energy. The only way to restore energy is to find the charger, the juice machine on any given floor. So every time you step onto a new floor, it's a race to like find the juice machine. because otherwise you will die. it's very funny. You can see your map, status, property.
Access.
Yeah. So you have some of your weapons are physical ammunition, but some of it's like you have two types of weapons. You have energy weapons that use your energy, and then you have weapons that use your just like physical ammo. Every level is a swamp level, spiritually speaking. Okay. This game is also going to like make me insane by walking through every tile. This is a game with vertical if I press strafe and forward at the same time, I do go faster than I would otherwise.
Cartridge secured.
Okay, I think I need like a key card to open this up. I'm finding the DNA. It's imperative.
Repair parts secured. Repair parts.
A lot of enemies drop health, so that's good. You know. And some of them will drop juice, but like generally speaking, we can rely on enemies for health.
Card secured.
Oh, was that it? Was that the card that we needed? Hell yeah. Love to get the people excited about mechs. Enemies do so those little red and gray like cards on the floor, those are health. A lot of these platforms require items from the enemies in order to unlock, so here I am. I got one of the enemies dropped a card, and I'm now able to use that here. And so now I have the map for the whole floor. So I can go into the map screen, and there you go. You can see the whole map. Shield health. So when I say health, I'm generally gonna be referring to shield health, and then energy I usually refer to as fuel or juice, but some I think later on enemies will drop energy. We'll see. I forget. Actually, did that show where the juice machine is? I think the juice machine, yeah, is that red. You can see it's marked there as red on the screen. So I'll make my way up there. Wait, first off, we have to walk over every tile that we can walk on. This is very important. Otherwise, I go insane. All right, cool. Thank you. And that's ammunition, so that's an ammunition pickup.
Cartridge secured.
I think it's behind me. No? All right. Let's make our way up to the juice machine. Are there secret doors? Yes, but usually they're pretty obvious. This game is less devious about secret doors than its sequels. Brahma Force and Epidemic are much more serious about destructible walls for secrets than this game is.
Repair parts secured.
That's generally a less of an issue with Kileak, but Kileak does have a few secrets that you have to deal with. Clearing all the tiles.
Secured.
Oh yeah, battery. So there you go. So it said charged. So there was a battery there.
Cartridge secured.
So what I said earlier, in this game, you can always shoot enemies. So if you have notes on the level and you know where the enemies are and you know how many hits it takes to kill them, as soon as you enter a hallway, you can just fire those shots down the hallway and they will die. So like that's like a part of the hypothetical speedrun of this game is just that like if you like know where all the enemies are and how many shots it takes to kill them, you can kill them with impunity. Like you do not have to worry about taking damage back.
Repair parts secured.
I love this first floor because in the first floor you have like all these little like human living quarters structures, which you really don't have as much on the later floors. It's kind of like a what? Oh shit.
Cartridge secured.
Okay, I think that's it's a suicide
Repair
guy.
parts secured.
Something really is kind of unique to this first. I mean, you have like some like offices and stuff on some of the other floors, but the one thing I remember killing me several times on my first playthrough of this game is that there are some trap floors that will do damage to you. A note about the controls. Looking up is L1 and R1 at the same time. Looking down is L2, R2 at the same time. Sure, why not? We don't have to do that too much in this game. I don't think we have to do it ever really, but L1, R1 are strafe. So like the basic fundamentals are pretty typical 3D PS1 controls. It is D-pad, is tank controls, L1, R1 strafe. So like that's pretty normal.
Repair parts secured. Battery?
Yeah, so that little like blue striped item, that's a battery. That's a juice pack.
Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured.
Oh, the ceiling fan. I like the little ceiling fan too. But yeah, so right now we're just working our way through the first floor. We're going to check out all these little dorm rooms, and then we're going to make our way over to the north area. This first floor is mostly just to sort of explore and get your bearings controls-wise. There's not too much here in terms of puzzles. Yeah, you can see there. Shot a bunch of shots down. There was somebody down there. So even playing this casually, you can kind of like, especially once you have energy weapons and once you like find the juice dispenser on a floor, you can just like do that. You can just fire down hallways and kill things.
Repair parts secured. Battery secured.
Yep, there you go. There's the bullets from the enemy I killed.
Secured. Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured.
All right, let's go work our way back up to the north then. Brian Eno on Valium. Gosh. Oh yeah, I gotta use the diagonal movement so we can really cruise. You really do go faster this way. Man, I love vectors. Press 1 if you're a fan of vectors.
Cartridge secured.
Where is the oh, the use some cheese quotes from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Key card secured.
Key card secured. No. I was like, see, it's either in the hallway or in this room. Yeah, it's in the room.
Repair parts secured.
Oh, look at the bed. Yo, look at the bed with the bed sheets. It's like a little eagle logo, and they got computers. I can't use those computers, but I love the little computer next to the bed and the little area.
Repair
Oh, there's like a little office with the monitor and the desk. I mean, this mech is not too big. Like, this is definitely one of the...
Record card secured.
Oh, okay. So once I get the record card, I think that means I can see a video. Whenever you get a card, so...
Access data.
Whenever you get a card, you can go to like a terminal to view it. And so if you look at the map, it says the comm unit, right? The comm unit is the terminal that lets you read cards. I think that's... Do they have... I wonder if they have like dimensions of the thing. It might be in the JP manual. I don't know if they have like dimensions of the power armor in here. Just looking at the manual real quick here. Nah, they don't have, I don't see any in here. It's probably in the JP manual though. All right. Let's use the juice machine.
Energy charge.
There we go. See, always replenishes. You can use it as many times as you want.
Lock off.
So we're gonna go back to the comm unit to use the card that we got. Yes, there is a person. His name is Matt Coda. Actually, no, wait. Did I? Let me go this way. Is this a mech or? I think it's a mech because it's not like my hands are in like the arms of that thing.
South base.
February 14. Discovered mysterious pyramid-like remains at excavation point C. February 15. Unearthed new remains 15 meters from yesterday's find. Could they be the work of aliens from another solar system?
Maybe it's aliens. Hard to say. Matt, why are you strafe running everywhere? Don't worry about it, Chief.
Repair parts secured.
This is my attack. Yeah, it's true. My attack vector. I'm actually not sure if I don't know if the vector running like uses up energy at the same rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, or am I actually being efficient in energy use? I'm not quite sure. So I think this is the elevator, I'm pretty sure. But I think I need a key from down here.
Cartridge secured. Key card.
Yeah, we got him. We got him, folks. God, I love the enemy models in this game. They're all so doofy. Just perfect. No notes. Oh, did I not get that corner? There we go.
Lock off.
There we go. And that's what the elevators look like. The elevator jam. It's good every time. It feels so funny to be using the MemCard Pro. Like, the MemCard Pro is perfect for what I'm doing, right? Because it just makes a VMC for every single game. Delightful. But yeah, basically, you save your progress after every stage. Although I will say that generally speaking, one of the things that I will be doing going forward is making sure that I head into the next level with as much energy as possible. Because you will like effectively soft lock yourself if all you have is a save where you don't have enough energy to get to the next energy machine. Which I don't know how likely the possibility of that is, but it is possible. Look, I played Civilization 2 for the PlayStation 1, in which it required 10 blocks to save your progress in a 15 block memory card. Oh, we got a new jam.
Cartridge secured. Message received.
Captain, looks like there's been one hell of a fight here recently. I'm going on ahead. Proceed with caution.
Repair parts secured. Computer terminal inoperative.
Right, so that's the communication terminal, but we don't have any cards to feed it right now, so doesn't really matter.
Repair parts secured.
That is a good question. I think there might be. I know like some games have their save icons pretty well documented, like Legend of Legaia and whatnot, especially games that have like a variety of them, like the old JRPGs.
Repair parts. Repair parts secured.
Got him.
Cartridge secured.
All right, we gotta get all the save. We gotta get all the map between every single one of these pillars, or otherwise I'll die. I'll take too much psychic damage from not filling in enough map.
Message received.
Captain, I found an unconscious researcher. I don't like the looks of this. Something is going on here and it's not good.
You right.
Repair part secured. Repair part.
I think those are also suicide enemies, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, yeah, those are not. I think in Epidemic, that's what like some of the interactable panels look like in the sequel. But these ones, the only ones you can interact with in this game are the comm units marked blue. Anyway, we found the juice machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and search the whole room and then juice up. I want to be clear that this map thing I'm doing is not actually serving a gameplay function. This is entirely just me being me.
Energy charge.
I love that laser. It's so good.
Access data screen.
I'm committed to the bit. I assure you.
Access denied.
Ooh,
without
all right.
key card.
Need a key card for that.
Cartridge secured.
Ooh.
Key card.
Got a key
secured.
card. Okay, good. Look at these little nuclear boxes. Danger. What does the other word say? Is it, I want to read that. What is it? Oh, secret. It says secret, I think. I think it says secret.
Cartridge secured.
All right, so these little boxes here, these are the weapon pickups. I don't think they are, but I'll try in a second.
Laser gun secured.
So the laser gun is again an example of a weapon that uses energy, but at this point the whales gun is still fine for us. Yeah, I don't think I'm pretty sure they're not destructible. How do I even switch my weapon? I think is it here? Yeah, it's just here. How much energy does this use up? Yeah, so you can, oh, I killed something. Like I'm so serious about this shooting down hallways thing. I cannot emphasize enough that you will be able to scientifically calculate the route because you'll be able to kill some enemies without ever seeing them. Because you'll know how many shots and you'll just shoot down the hallways. It's very stupid.
Access data screen.
Yep, here's the enemy I blasted.
Cartridge. Key card secured.
All right, so we got another key card.
Repair part.
I don't think these are real. Yeah, those are not real. There's nothing on task videos for this game. What a shame. They're missing out. I'm sure you could create a fearsome task with this game. As far as I know, there's not any real glitch check for this game besides vector running. Like, this is the only like speedrun-ish thing I know about in this game. I did, you know what, actually, you know how much I wanted to like, my initial effort at routing this game I downloaded BizHawk for the express purpose of seeing if I could sniff around in memory to determine if there was a way to get a fixed value for a later puzzle. This is a mech game, yeah. It is a mech game. The armor is a SJ-107 design, mechanical design by Koyo Koyama. So this is a good one. This is a quality video game. This is probably easily like my favorite launch game on the PS1. It's not even close.
Charge.
Like this game is just a treat. It just like scratches my brain in the ways that I need my brain scratched.
Data screen.
It's got this ambient soundtrack.
Cartridge secured. Repair part.
Oh yeah, here we go. I think this might have been it. Or no, wait, it's like you have to find the code.
Record card. ID card secured.
Okay, record card, ID card.
Cartridge.
Yeah, I think we have to like go find the solution for this puzzle. No, I mean, also look at this goddamn. I think that's like the Biflow Senior or something. Oh my god, it's so good. All right, so we have to go to the terminal, the communications terminal, to learn the solution to the puzzle. Actually, where am I now? Okay, so I think, yeah, those two things in the corners are comm units. Right. Okay. So we can just run over to one of them and go read it. All right.
Access South Base.
There is Zephyline. We'll get to it in a second. Don't worry.
Access South Base.
Kim is out of control. I should never have allowed that madman to go this far. There's an erosion gun in a fake wall in my office. If you can get your hands on that, you can finish Kim once and for all.
Oh, is the password? I think the password is written in a room somewhere. That's what it is. Okay. So that's it. He tells us it's in there, and so now we have to like go to another room, I think, to figure out what the password is.
Repair part secured.
Oh yeah, no, this is what it is. It shows you the switches in different positions in other rooms. I think in the lore his name is it's William Biflos, I think. Actually, let me
Access data screen.
I'm trying to think. It might be. I just want to see if I can find the English name. Yeah, so in Japanese you would see it printed BIFROSS, and then in the in like the English writing, it's spelled BYFLOS. I'm gonna read to you about the Biflos Group. The Biflos Group is the world's largest single conglomerate headquartered in Chile, with holdings in countries around the world. The group originally specialized in the manufacture and sale of chemical products and medical supplies. In 2030, it expanded its interest to include foodstuffs, livestock feed, communications, oil, and mining. For all its high-profile activities, however, the origins of the Biflos Group remain veiled in secrecy. Some sources claim the House of Biflos immigrated from Germany to Chile during the lifetime of Karl Biflos, the great-grandfather of the current director. Others maintain that the Biflos family is descended from immigrant Nazis and is a part of a group seeking to establish the Fourth Reich. The Biflos group's director of operations is called the Fuhrer. And unusual for the 21st century, the giant conglomerate maintains an hereditary system of leadership that keeps the company in check with an almost military attention to hierarchy. Today in 2038, the company is allocating the lion's share of its research budget to experiments in cloning, artificial life forms, and genetic engineering. Informed industry sources say the Biflos Group enjoys a full 30-year head start over its competitors in the field of biotechnology. This lead is due chiefly to the work of Dr. Richard Kim, a medical genius who, at the astonishing age of 28, became director of the Biflos Group's research division. Only 5 years later, in 2035, Dr. Kim was awarded the Nobel Prize for Medicine in his research on genetic therapy. So, you know, people keep asking questions. Rising fascism in the 21st century? Forget about it.
Cartridge secured.
All right, so I think the thing I need to write down specifically is the position of the switches, because I can't mess with these. Oh, I can? All right. So they had the switches in the room have to match the switches here. So one is up. Oh shit, wait. Okay, there we go.
Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured.
2 is up.
Repair parts secured.
3 is up.
Cartridge.
Are the hell just up? I think maybe it's 4 is down. I think it's randomized. I think this it wasn't this puzzle that I was trying to look around in memory for. It's a puzzle I think on floor 3 or 4.
Cartridge secured. Lock off.
Oh yeah, it's 4 that's down. Okay.
Repair parts secured. Cartridge armor secured. Cartridge repair parts secured.
What did I just pick up?
Access data screen.
I got a blue key card. All right, I think it was like an armor mod or something. I gotta remember what some of these do. Okay, so we gotta just throw switch 4 down, and the secret wall should go. Oh, whoa. Oh wow. All right, here we go. Gotta walk over all the tiles. It's only fair. Okay, so now we're going to go back down to, yeah, so of course, again, it's all so you can see it on the map, the little secret room.
Access data screen.
Is there anything down here? Wait a second. I forget now. Oh, that's the elevator. Okay. I was like, what's down there? It's just the elevator. Did I pick up any other key cards?
Computer terminal inoperative.
I guess, yeah, I guess the video for this floor was just the thing of him telling me about the, yeah, it was just that video. You can only watch the videos once, so pay attention, I guess. Yeah, we're Kileaking. We're Kileaking so bad.
Access data screen.
All right, so we just have to throw switch 4. Or right.
Lock off.
There we go.
Erosion secured.
Erosion secured. That's what I say every time I visit the coast.
Access.
Is that, I forget, is that an energy gun or is that a, oh yeah, it's got like three shots. I forget what this even does. I think it's supposed to be like a high damage weapon, but I'm not gonna, obviously now's not the time to use it.
Access data screen.
And then is there anything else that we haven't explored on this floor? No, I think, yeah, because we mostly needed just the ability to get into that last room. So do we have a mech take on the Fox Sport mascot Cletus? It's cool. I don't know. It's good. I remember being really interested in like trying to catch all of the different animations of Cletus as a child. Yes, uppy. Yeah, it's Pippin time. We're playing one of my favorites. Like I definitely, when I started Pip, I was like, oh damn, am I gonna get to replay Kileak in like 8 games? Cause hell yeah. So I'm a big fan of this game. I think I explored everything. I'm just gonna check again. Oh yeah, this is just where the laser was, I think. Yeah. Okay. We did everything here. We can head off to the elevator now. It is, the sublords are randomized though. You know, so they're not, it's not a fixed one, but yeah, it is still in there. It seems to usually use the, I forgot to, thank you for the 68 months. I forgot to say something earlier. But yeah, no, usually, I think the armored correlator is the most common one, the dropped pipe, but, oh, do I not? Oh shit, did I forget to flip some switch? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Maybe there's something. Okay. I guess I need to turn on some power switch somewhere. Maybe it was in that office and I just didn't see it. All right, we're off to a ripper and start here. I was so interested in getting the erosion gun that I overlooked turning on the power, I guess. Or maybe there was there a key card somewhere that I missed? I feel like I would have picked up something, or also someone would have yelled at me for not picking up something. Let me go back to that office. Watching Cyber Sled, love the PlayStation. Oh yeah, yes. You know what? Are those controllers easy to get? I would be curious. I don't want to become like a weird controller fiend, but some of those could be fun to play the games with, you know? And there's definitely some games where I'm gonna have to like come up with solutions on how I want to play them. Like if I keep doing Pip, I'm gonna need to decide how I want to play light gun games at some point if I keep doing it. Got it 5 years ago, was expensive. I mean, I have played, I think when I played Lunar, I did play it using my arcade stick, so I need an adapter for that though, in order to use it with a PlayStation. Because right now that stick works, but it only works with like PS3, PS4. Why does it matter? So it's comfortable. It's actually it was actually a custom-made stick. I ordered the buttons and then chopped the wood. So it's under my desk in case I need it. I haven't used it in a while though. Sometimes it's just more comfortable to play with a stick. Well, shit. What am I doing? Is it up here? There's probably somewhere. I think. Oh yeah, this is it. I'm a dummy. It's just here. It's just the other elevator is just It's just a bad elevator. Yeah, so the arcade stick has a Brooks fighting board in it. So it's compatible with, like, you know, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, and PC. Might even be compatible with Wii U, honestly. If I ever need to, you know, play a fighting game on Wii U. I forget. What about this? You know, that's a great question. Was there ever like a physical Stadia? Is that a physical? Because I know there was a Stadia controller, right? Like there was a physical controller. People keep bringing up Stadia in chat, but I keep telling you that I can't do Stadia thing. Shredberg would 100% be the Stadia knower. It's in 5090 based on quality. Okay, that's not terrible for a PlayStation 1 thing. Stadia for Celeste.
Repair parts secured.
I feel like I was just informed of a crime.
Message received.
Looks like Kim has been experimenting with DNA mutations. He's obsessed with this idea of a new race, like God died and put him in charge. I get the feeling he's behind these ungodly creatures.
Who do you think you are, Dr. Kim?
Access denied without keycard.
Ugh. Also, this is a good bop, too. Yeah, God did. I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
Repair part secured.
Can I interact with these at all? No. God, Kileak, your swag is too hard. They'll kill you, Kileak.
Door locked.
Damn. What is this? Nothing I can... Okay, there's a switch here. I wonder what the switch does. I don't know, but I gotta walk on all the tiles. Fairly Odd Slate games are compatible. Ace Combat 1, but not 2 and 3? Oh, Ace Combat... Sorry, I read that reverse. 7 filters. Several Spyros are... I mean, you know, Spyro is like an airplane. Alright, I don't know what that did.
Repair parts secured.
Oh shit.
Repair parts secured. Cartridge. Repair parts secured.
I don't even need all these repair parts. Did I pick up anything interesting? Was there a key card in here? Does anyone notice if I picked up a key card in here? Maybe I did. I'm gonna say that I did. Actually, I can check my inventory. Check my property, excuse me. Inventories are for the common people. I have property. All right, so we got a red key card. That door that switch probably unlocks something too. But I can't use them. I can't use all the repair. My shield's 100, dog. I'm too swag.
Access data screen.
Oh, I wonder, did that open up this up here? I didn't secured.
Locked.
Damn. Locked. Dire Nakatomi Plaza permanently screwed up my brain because I can't not like encounter a locked door and immediately respond. Locked. Ugh, locked. All right, that was the elevator. Oh, right, okay, yes.
Locked off.
Oh shit, okay.
Repair parts secured.
Nakatomi Plaza was a real one for saying that. For saying locked.
Repair parts secured.
Oh, what? Okay. I like eventually the things that you encounter in these rooms just get kind of abstract. Like I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but it sure is here, you know? It sure is in the room. The abstract art is in the room with us right now.
Repair parts secured.
Oh, right.
Cartridge secured.
Okay, so when I mentioned earlier that I downloaded, like I first installed downloaded BizHawk for the express purpose of checking memory values in this game. It was to check the default starting values for this goddamn color puzzle, because you have to like check the colors and then I think set colors elsewhere in order to access something. And I was trying to see if it always had like a set default value, like the first time you come in here, or if there was like a way to manipulate it.
Repair parts secured.
I forget if you can even set these. Like I don't even know if these.
Cartridge secured.
I'm trying to remember if like it might be a room that you have to set the colors in, or maybe you have to set these based on the colors somewhere else. I mean, we'll figure it out in a second here, but. Science, it's true. Science the question. This is what you should do in Kileak, the DNA imperative. It's a game about science.
Repair parts secured.
But yeah, you can see in each of these rooms, yeah, we get these little color panels. So Kileak in the game is the name of the spoilers for Kileak. Kileak is the name of the ancient alien from which all life on Earth is descended, which is something you discover at the end of the game. And then Kileak leaves the Earth. Its work here is done. It's one of the best endings in all of video games. It kills me. It's so good. So I'm really looking forward, because I believe that's also one of the reasons that my Kileak Let's Play has so many views on YouTube, is because apparently I'm like the only person who put the Kileak ending online. So other people couldn't be bothered to actually finish the game.
Repair parts secured.
I don't actually have the map or a record card yet. Oh, the way that whenever you have an enemy that explodes by like the textures popping apart is like so good. I just, you know, I think like Mega Man Legends enemies, some of them are like the same way too, where you just like the textures pop apart, because like the textures are already like one of the best things about you know, a lot of PS1 games. Like that's the ones that really stand up. Spend the whole game saying, oh yeah, like whoops, wrong planet. Your princess is in another castle.
Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured.
Man, I hope you're all ready to walk through all these rooms again when I discover that I actually have to go through all these rooms again for whatever this color puzzle is going to be. Just like steam coming out. It is a lot of gray in this game, but like, I don't know, it's really nice gray. It's like PlayStation gray, right? The PlayStation's gray. Give it a break.
Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured.
Harvesting every last tile. It's a really nice gray. That's, you know, gray is a very popular color in home decor. I actually make fun of one of my family members for constantly getting what I call navy surplus. There was a bit, so there was, when I was reading the Wikipedia article, there was a bit from an article where apparently a reviewer complained that like 2 stages were almost identical, except for like differences in mood lighting. And I was like, look, that's the whole game. The whole game is vibes. I don't know what you expected.
Energy charge.
You want to be in the Navy. Okay. All right. So we are working our way around this map. As you can see, there is a set of 8 rooms here at the bottom, I guess. Sure. And they all connect to each other like so. So once I remember however this puzzle works, it's going to be a great time.
Access data screen.
All right, I don't actually need to go down. I'm pretty sure the solution that I need to go see was behind a keycard door somewhere to the north of this. So let me just go. I think so far the music's all been pretty good. Yeah, it's you love to listen to it. I think maybe like Cyber Sled tracks were like a little short. I mean, the other thing with Cyber Sled is none of the matches last long enough for us to really hear them.
Door locked. Door locked.
Did I? Oh, so that's probably the door that's locked for the reasons of the puzzle. But what is the solution?
Access data screen. Access data screen.
Oh wait, there's a room to the north of. Okay, wait a minute. I think I see what I messed up. There's a room to the north of one of those. I mean, Cyber Sled had like good. I like the character art. I like the sled designs. I think Cyber Sled was just like a good game that never got like further developed into like what it could be. Oh no, this is the secret. I guess this must be the secret room. Okay, never mind. But this should just be a hallway.
Access data screen.
What am I? Okay. I have all these notes that I made like 4 years ago about trial data on trying to determine if the lighting puzzle is fixed. And okay, so I do need this puzzle because I think I see where the exit is now. Is that, you know what, I wonder. I'm gonna go back up. I might actually, maybe I'll pull up that GameFAQs guide. to jog my memory. Although I know I got through this whole game without using a guide before, so I kind of want to just puzzle it out. Use my great gamer brain. see how far, see what we can do. Oh shit, is this the timer one? I think this is the timer. Suddenly my neurons activate. Okay. Oh my God. I think this is the one that's like timed.
Lock off.
Yeah, it's timed.
Battery secured. Battery secured. ID card secured.
Okay, so I think it's, do I have to set them all to green? Can I change this one? No, this one I can't change. So I think the puzzle is, yes, the puzzle is that you have to set all of them to whatever the color is, the solution color. The solution color is not consistent. The starting colors of all of the individual rooms is not consistent. So I was trying to take data, because obviously if I could know what the solution color is without going into that room, and then if I could know which rooms I didn't have to go into because the colors were already preset, that would save you quite a bit of time.
Access data screen.
Instead of having to go to all of the 8 different rooms. All right, so anyway, now we know the solution color is green. Is it, how many? Oh, is it 6? Oh, right. No, it's not these rooms, because this is the room with the entrance to the, it's the rooms on the extremes and then the bottom 2 on each side. There's 6. It's not 8. There's 6. All right, so see, like that's already green, so I didn't even need to be here. Didn't even need to come into work today. All right, see, that's already green. And so like there's like a cruel thing to this too, where if you're trying to save time, you could also like, I don't know, see what the most common loadout is. Just do a bunch of runs and record data. I don't have any record cards or maps, right? Oh.
Access South Base.
Oh, there you go. All right. Commander Data giving you his consent. You know? Do I need consent from an android? Really? How much do I have to respect Commander Data's personhood?
Lock off.
There we go. Now the game does give you a confirmation. Oh, why do I have the erosion gun selected? When did I do that? All right, so that, of course, that opens up the entrance to the elevator to get out of here.
Message received.
Captain, there's got to be some kind of underground passageway to the excavation pit.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, Martian Gothic is a super late PS1 release, and it's kind of stripped down, I understand, compared to the original PC release. But it is on there, yeah. One moment, please. I think this is the place with the killer floors.
Message received.
Situation critical. Repeat, situation critical. Pinned down on level 5. Can hold out in maybe 20 minutes. Request immediate backup.
I'm freaking out, man. Oh, it was related to God. Yeah, the series Gothic. Sadly, not quite the case. Oh yeah, it's like the one time in the game you need to look up.
Repair parts secured. Battery secured. Access denied without keycard.
Oh, is this another timer? Might be another timer. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. When we find a locked door, we'll worry about it.
Battery secured. Cartridge secured. Cartridge secured. Battery secured. Battery
Only
secured.
good sounds for my ears.
Repair parts secured. Battery secured. Key card secured.
All right, so we got a key card for something. We don't know what yet, but probably useful for something. Again, I do think this is the level with the killer floor tiles.
Access denied without keycard.
What do you think? I got a key card, brother. All right.
Access data screen.
It's yellow.
Access denied without keycard.
I'm pretty sure you just
Access
use
data
key cards
screen.
automatically, right? Yeah, I can't even select it. Okay. So I must need a different key card.
Access data screen.
Have I? Oh, maybe I needed a key card for something down here. Yeah, it's probably in this room with the switch.
Repair parts secured. Lock off.
There we go.
Record card. Battery secured. Key card secured.
Well, we got a record card.
Secured.
See, get excited. Every time I get a record card, it means that there is another cutscene awaiting us. Either that or a map, but sometimes it's a cutscene. Sometimes it's the good stuff. Okay, so that switch has stayed down.
Lock off.
Lock off.
Repair parts secured. Cartridge
Danger.
secured.
I don't know. I assumed Archie was talking about
Secured.
his joke, but 'cause I mean, I got the gothic thing.
Battery secured. Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured.
Like oh, I mean, yeah, because you're not, you're not dealing with multiple dimensions, but you're still dealing like key card stores and stuff. Yeah, key card doors and whatnot. What's wrong with thinking of Descent? I mean, I haven't played Descent myself, but I'd be interested. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a version of Descent on PS1, not to mention Forsaken, which is like another 6 Degrees of Freedom shooter. Yeah, this is the best PS1. I mean, I think it is.
Repair parts.
I unironically think this is the best PS1 launch game.
ID card secured.
Now, to be fair, that's not a necessarily competitive field, but it is what it is. It is, yeah, I mean, it's definitely dungeony,
Battery secured.
All right, let's get some data. Oh yeah, USB and Extreme Games is definitely what I think of when I think of like unfortunate launch games.
Access South Base. Access South Base.
Kim, what the hell are you doing? No one gave you the authority to go this far.
Shut up, you fool! Everything has changed. From now on, I'm the one in charge.
Kileak, you're mad. Who do you think you are? God?
I love it so much. It's so good. There you go, folks. He said the line. He said the thing. Ah, delicious. Our work here is done.
Repair parts secured. Battery secured.
Yeah, well, I have, so I've done speedruns of this game's sequels, but I have not run this. I've done a little routing of it. I might actually do a run of it this time. So This game is going to have a longer speed. Like, its sequels are much shorter games, like in terms of what you can do with the speed run.
Battery secured.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is just the elevator.
Access denied without key.
Oh, I still need a key card. I thought I had all the key cards I needed. Rip. Yeah, since you look up by holding L1 and R1 at the same time, you can't strafe and shoot because you have to look up. Very, very good controls.
Battery secured. Key card
There we go.
secured.
Oh yeah, Jumping Flash. I mean, that game has speedrunners like Joester and other people speedrun that. That's a sick game. I mean, I've never beaten it, but I'm looking forward to playing it. I don't even really need the juice machine on this floor. You get so much charge from enemies. I mean, I'm gonna use it anyway, but
Energy charge.
energy charge. Now, I figure in terms of like the early 3D platformers, Jumping Flash will probably be a pretty comfy ride. It's much more an open question how Bubsy 3D and Floating Runner land. Wait, where am I going? We have gotten the rest of the floor already, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Lock off.
On to the next floor. Yeah, Jumping Flash seems like it holds up well. Because it's also the Jumping Flash is like what, Exact, right? Because they're the ones who do the Ghost in the Shell PS1 game as well. I think are the same people. That game rips. Oh no, I think this is the
Message received.
All right.
Captain, there's no way out of this alive if we don't get some backup fast.
Battery secured.
Armor, I need shield.
Secured. Battery secured. Cartridge secured.
All these cartridges, all these batteries when I need.
Battery secured.
When I need shield. So technically speaking, Brahma Force is like a spiritual sequel. It's just that like Genki wanted to make another one of those, but I guess Sony wouldn't publish it, so they just had to make a clean break. But it's basically a Kileak game. Belt Logger 9. If you haven't played Belt Logger 9, I do recommend it if you like Kileak and Epidemic. Oh shit.
Repair part secured.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's right. There was the killer floor. I forget how much there is of it even. I mean, I might be loading my save in a second here, but is that it? I already, if there's even like a way to see it. Yeah, if I don't find health in here, then I'm probably done.
Battery secured.
Oh, with very few efforts, really. I mean, it's a different kind of game, you know. Yeah, I'm probably dead here.
Cartridge secured. Cartridge secured.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, a lot of things get absorbed into Sony in different ways. Honestly, it was worth it to see the game over screen. What a good game over screen. One thing to note about Brahma Force, the Assault and Belt Logger 9, is that the difficulty is amped up a little bit for the English language release of that game. It's not like impossible to play or anything, but if you do like want to speedrun it, you will want to play the Japanese version.
Message received.
We already saw that.
Battery secured.
I feel like I'm plumbing.
Battery secured.
All right, was it after the first bend here? Yeah, like, does it do anything? I guess I just you get the alert warning. Yeah, you just have to listen for the alert.
Repair parts secured.
I'm floored.
Battery secured.
Yeah, I heard you got a leaky Kileak.
Battery secured. Battery secured. Cartridge secured. Cartridge secured.
Yeah, new Skibidi toilet character dropped. Kileak, the DNA imperative. I really couldn't tell if that thing was looking at me or looking away.
Battery secured. Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured.
Did I skip a room because I was... No, because I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Well, we'll get a map.
Battery secured. Repair parts secured. ID card.
Ooh, ID card. I mean, you know, I guess the Biflos group, something a little concerning about them.
Battery
Can't quite figure it out. What could it be? No idea.
Cartridge secured. Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured.
No. An epidemic, that would be like an interactable. But not in this game. I love how he just puts his guns back up. Like, he's too far away.
Battery secured.
Oh, is there killer floor? Yeah. God damn it. Jerk.
Repair parts secured.
There we go. This one is a little easier. They Geigerized the floor.
Repair
Can't
parts
believe it.
secured.
Those monsters.
Repair parts secured. Key card secured. Record card secured. Repair parts.
We are starting to get to the point though where, as you can see, like as you enemies that take a few more hits, I'm now in the starting to have to think about like using energy weapon to conserve physical ammunition, and then be like, okay, where is the nearest juicer? So it really does. The resources do get strict a little bit.
Repair parts secured. Access data screen. Repair parts secured.
Oh, what is this room about? I totally forget.
Door locked.
All right, so this is like a symbol-based puzzle, I guess. I mean, I guess there's probably somewhere that has like switches in different positions based on these guys. Probably.
Battery secured. Repair parts secured. Access data screen. Access data screen.
Man, I almost want to go back, you know, to get more charge.
Lock off.
I think that's a boss room. I'm gonna hold off from that one. That smells like boss room.
Battery secured. Access denied without key card.
Oh, I need a key card for that room. Okay, that's probably the thing that I need from the other room. All right, well, whatever. We'll just go in. YOLO. You only Kileak once. Yoko. God damn.
Access data screen. Access data screen.
Man, I sure hope I can get the kill of lasers. There you go.
Unidentified object approaching.
Carlos, you all right?
I'm okay, Captain. The researcher's just down the hall.
He could be contaminated. Isolate him immediately.
Yes, sir. Captain, there's an underground passageway to the excavation pit from one of the basement levels. The ICBM's on level 10.
Okay, you stay here. I'll take care of the ICBM.
Nice.
Key card secured.
All right, so I guess this is the key card over here.
Lock off.
That's just the elevator. But I'm gonna juice up before I go down.
Access
Where else on the map I didn't go? Oh, there is an area to the south. Okay, there's a southwest area. Yeah, there's some stuff. Oh yeah, the whole puzzle room I didn't do. Duh. Oh, right. I think this is where I gotta get, there's a weapon I gotta get on this floor that I actually should have had. We gotta do that. We gotta get the flamer. All right, I think there's an enemy to the south. I think that's what it is. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the communication terminal.
Secured.
Access South Base.
Is this a map?
Access South Base.
Wait, okay. Guess what joke's on you, suckers? I have the power of screen capture. All right. Oh, that's right. It switches in an order. That's what it is. You have to pull the switches in the right order.
Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured.
Yeah, I think this is just extra ammo and shield. All right. So like a section like this area, we would completely skip in the speed run because it's nothing but stuff that we just wouldn't need to spend. Yes, I'm aware. Oh my God, I forgot that it yells at you
Battery low.
when you get to like under 25%, which I mean, I guess I get. Like I do want to know, but I'm also working on it. I promise.
Battery low.
Battery low.
Battery low.
All right, so where is the flamer? Oh, I think it's okay. It's yeah, it's in that room to the northeast. Okay. Yep, exactly. Yeah. I was just trying to remember like where it was. I think it's the northeast room, the area, the one area on the map I haven't visited yet. All right, so what was the order again? It is green diamond, green, blue, yellow, and red. So, see, at least this one is fixed because it's in the video.
Lock off.
So unlike the other puzzles that have actual elements of randomness, this one is always fixed.
Battery cartridge. Battery secured.
Flamer secured.
It's time to do some flaming.
Access data screen.
Time to use some white phosphorus. I mean, don't do that. Only if you're playing Spec Ops: The Line, I guess. Yeah, it definitely is the best early game weapon for sure. Yeah, I mean, look, if they're gonna delist it, then you know what. Bloop. Oh yeah, we got cave textures, folks. A new, more exciting shade of gray, like a gray blue. Boop, boop, boop. Wake up, babe. New texture dropped. Oh. I don't know what that's for. I'm not gonna throw. Oh well. Yeah. Finally, Kileak's field.
Door locked.
Oh yeah? Like what was happening? Just like graphically, or is it crashing, or?
Door locked. Battery secured. Repair parts secured.
Did this open over here? Wasn't showing me the start level and she turned around 180. Huh.
Door locked.
Did this switch flip back up? It did.
Door locked.
Maybe there's like an ordering. Yeah, there might be like an ordering to those switches. I forget what that's about. Because it could be there was more switches around here. Stop doing that after clearing the first corner.
Battery access data screen.
Yeah, we got juice, so let's cook with it.
Battery secured.
Uses up a lot of energy, but you know, gets the job done.
Repair parts secured. Access data screen. Battery secured.
Hmm? Oh, is it? Oh, they're actually timed together? Okay. I wasn't sure if they were a set.
Repair part.
All right, well, let's stop using energy. This is a level I know where I think the
Repair parts secured.
So did that work?
Lock off.
Oh yeah.
Battery secured. Secured. Battery secured. Cartridge secured.
Drip, drip,
Zax, secured.
Oh yeah, we do get an upgrade physical weapon. I was gonna say, aren't we due for that?
Access data screen.
Zax me, bro. Talk to me about Zax. You got the Zax, you got the power. When all hell. Oh yeah, fires 5 at a time. Right.
Repair parts secured.
When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm.
Access data screen. Battery secured. Battery secured.
Really making me suffer here for committing to my bit of stepping in every tile. You can't stop me though.
Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured.
It almost feels like in some of these situations you want to like take the damage. Whatever, just hit me, bro. Oh shit, they don't die. Ah! Well, I guess I could laser. Or I could just keep going.
Battery secured.
Oh shit.
Battery access data screen. Repair parts secured.
Do I have anything to read on the comm terminal? No, this is not a non-operable comm terminal anyway.
Message received.
Captain, something's wrong. I can't get through to headquarters.
Something is wrong, brother. Let me tell you.
Battery.
Gave me charge.
Battery secured. Battery secured.
So there are, just to be clear, there are different levels of power up. One of them drops a small battery that does like 3% charge, and the other drops a big battery that does like 10% charge.
Cartridge.
So there is in fact a difference.
Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured. Battery secured.
I think if I go all the way, so I of course I have the power of advanced knowledge because of my speedrun notes. Oh my god. So I know where the juice machine is. The juice machine is up ahead.
Battery secured. Access data screen. Access data screen.
I guess the cartridges are, I guess it's a different kind of ammo.
Repair parts secured.
Whoopsies. Not what I meant to do. All right.
Access.
Well, now that I'm right next to the juice machine, I can cut loose a little bit more.
Secured. Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured.
Yeah, you could really end up doing a lot of back and forth trips if you like really commit yourself to the energy ammunition lifestyle. Though again, you know, you can only start doing that once you find the energy dispenser on any given floor, which is also like a reason to conserve your physical ammunition for the start of each floor. One of the things you remember playing, yeah, I mean, it's definitely like, I had never heard of it until I heard of this a few years back in like 2019 when I was trying to search for mecha games that I could speedrun. And I didn't end up doing a speedrun of this at the time, but I had a lot of fun playing it casually. It is a game of all time, I agree.
Key card secured.
I sure did, buddy.
Cartridge secured. Armor ROM cartridge secured.
Oh yeah, I think it's an armor upgrade is what it is. I think, yeah, that's probably, I'm trying to think if I don't think I've encountered a Kileak demo on any of like the magazine demo discs, but I'm sure there was some demo disc goes on, especially if Sony was the one publishing it. It was on the launch demo disc. Yeah. That sounds right. It was a launch game for North America. Oh, I mean, I like this game. I think it's very comfy. You know, it's focused on exploration. Like, it's a first-person shooter, but it's not trying to do more than it can with the PlayStation 1 controller. Like, you know, the PlayStation 1 is not really like a first-person shooter. I mean, there are first-person shooters, but this remains an exploration-focused game.
ID card secured.
I mean, I think it's just like, you know, just walking through a dungeon shooting.
Repair parts secured. Lock off.
All right, so there is that. Were there other rooms that I needed to get into?
Access data screen.
I feel like what? Oh, the ID card. Okay, that's a video, right? Or is that just the map? I forget now. Let me go check the comm. Yeah, I mean I think graphically, it is like a real-time 3D action game. You know, because North America didn't get Kingsfield, so you know this is like besides Ridge Racer, I guess, and Battle Arena Toshinden, this is like the other Polygon game, and you know, make up your own mind. I think it looks pretty good though.
Access south.
Right, I mean, you had people calling it Doom clones. It's a map. All right, so is there anywhere I haven't really gone? I guess I didn't fill in the tiles up there, but otherwise I think it's just the it's just the exit. Oh, that's it, because I was running away from the the saw blades. That's right. My favorite pastime, running from violent death. Yeah, the 90 CG is very, very comfy. All right, so I'll juice up one more time and I'll hit the exit. Oh yeah, and live action cutscenes as well. We haven't really have we had any live action cutscenes yet in PIP? I don't think we have, right? But we will. We will have live action cutscenes. There's a bunch of games. Not to mention 2 FMV games.
Energy charge.
I am absolutely. You do go faster doing this.
Access data screen.
All right, so we did get some Zax cartridges. I don't think it discriminates what kind of cartridges it is. Like, I don't know if it tells you. Quickly, Catherine. The Alpha Ozone is gone. I've worked on it all these years. The International Climate Conference is coming up, and they're all looking forward to it. What'll I do? I'm so old now. No, it's not a lag reduction thing. It's like a vector thing because I am holding down forward and strafe at the same time. So I'm moving in 2 directions simultaneously, and because they do not correct, this is a common thing in lots of games of the era, where like it doesn't. You end up with like a vectorized total speed that's faster because you're moving in 2 directions at once. Yes, like when I'm moving like this, I'm holding forward and left, and I go faster than if I just want forward. Fuck.
Repair parts secured.
Wub, 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 wub.
Access.
Tell me how you really feel, dog.
Repair parts secured. Battery secured. Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured.
Damn, the vibes in this game are immaculate. 10 out of 10 vibes.
Repair parts secured. Access data screen. Battery secured. Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured.
Oh, good. We found the juice machine.
Secured.
All right.
Access data screen.
Go ahead, switch over to the flamer then. Yeah, I bet you I could just shoot down here a bunch and it would probably kill something.
Door locked.
Oh, interesting. All right. I guess I'll have to go around the other way.
Cartridge secured. Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured.
Well, we might have to make 1 or 2 trips back to the fuel machine before we make a full loop of this level. We'll see.
Battery secured.
Yeah, if you shoot when they're at the bottom of their jump, you will miss them.
Battery secured. Cartridge secured.
Yeah, it might be time to run back.
Message received.
Captain, the situation is more critical than we thought. The researcher says there's an ICBM on one of the lower levels filled with mutant DNA and ready for launch. Looks like Kim is planning to spread the wealth around.
Yes, comrade. Alright, we didn't pick up anything yet. Yeah, let's do a quick return trip before the game starts yelling at me about my energy. Dino DNA. Wub, 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 wub. Too many wubs? What if that's the future of the human race, is only wub?
Battery low. Battery low. Battery low. Battery low.
Wub, wub, wub.
Repair parts secured. Access denied without keycard.
Oh my god.
Battery.
I love that little guy.
Battery secured.
Oh shit.
Access data screen.
Maybe I do want to use my Zax here.
Access data screen.
No, I thought did I not change it? Oh, I went back. Oh shit.
Access data screen.
Oopsies.
Repair
It's fine.
parts
We're all
secured.
fine here.
Cartridge secured. Record card. ID card. Key card secured. Cartridge secured.
You know what? We're just gonna leave. I don't even need to fight that guy anyway. There's nothing even in this room. I guess, okay, I'll fight him.
Repair parts secured. Battery low.
Oh boy.
Repair parts secured. Battery low.
I think there is a juicer around the corner actually, so I'm not gonna go all the way back, hopefully.
Battery low.
Battery low.
Battery low. Off. Access data screen. Battery access low. Data screen. Battery low. Repair parts secured. Battery low.
It's fine. We're all fine here.
Cartridge secured.
See? Fine.
Cartridge secured.
I really should have brought my flamer out. That's my fault. I need to get juice. Well, welcome to Kileak.
Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured. Key card secured. Lock off.
There we go. Lock off there. I think this is the way to the elevator. Was there something else that I want? Oh yeah, I wanted to play the key cards. I was like, I need to do something, right? It's the record card and the ID card. That's what I need to do. We gotta go back to the comm room. Cannot skip any videos. It is essential that we see every last bit of beautiful Kileak video.
Access South Base.
It's a map.
Access South Base.
March 10. Succeeded in giving robots life. I was right all along. March 25. The breakthrough I've been waiting for. Isolated a new DNA configuration. Now, the power to create a whole new life form is within my grasp. And this time, I'll be in control.
Who do you think you are? God? I mean, look, sometimes you want to make new life forms and be in charge. I mean, we've all been there. Man has never been destroyed by the monster that he's created. That's simply fake news, frankly. Wub, 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 wub.
Lock off.
I think my plan is to get one more stage done, and then we'll call it for the evening. We'll get the rest of it done tomorrow. There are 16 floors.
Access data screen. Access data screen. Battery secured.
Yeah. This is not a one-stream adventure. I knew that. I mean, even going in with like having played it previously, I still expected this to be a two-stream game, which is fine. I like this game.
Battery secured.
Shit. Well, bodied.
Battery secured. Battery secured.
Oh, ah, shit.
Access data screen.
Do I have the map for 8? Do I know where the juicer is? Oh, it's like straight ahead. Okay.
Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured. Cartridge secured. Cartridge secured.
Yeah, Zach. Well, the Zax is pretty good at burst fire. it does a little bit of a job. Let's see here. I'm just trying to use whale gun ammo because I have it. Again, typically, like before you find the juicer, you want to focus on using your physical weapons so you don't put yourself in a bad situation. Yeah, you definitely, if you hold it, you really want to tap it. That's a real tap weapon. Tap and shoot. Oh, shit, the juicer's there.
Lock off.
Oh, okay. But I do have the key card for it.
Secured.
Nice. All right.
Access
Well,
data screen.
flamer's on, baby. Flamer's on. I could probably just shoot down that way. Doesn't seem like there's anything down there. Maybe there was. Those were awfully staggered. It's just a little guy. Kileak is a real haven for people who enjoy little guys. There's a lot of them.
Access denied without keycard.
Damn.
Battery secured. Repair parts secured.
All right, let's make a return trip. Get our juice refilled.
Cartridge secured.
Ooh, is that a key card?
Record card.
Ooh, a record card.
Secured.
That's what I like to see. We still need a key card to get into the room with the terminal, though. Nothing in here? Wow.
Cartridge. ID cartridge. Secured.
ID card, but no key card, so still need that. But we have the map and the record card for the floor now.
Access data screen. Battery secured. Repair parts. Access data screen. Access data screen. Battery secured.
I think we're coming back up to the juicer here. Yeah. If I have the key, I got a key card, right? No, I still don't have the key card. Okay, I thought I might have picked it up in that previous room, but I misheard it.
Repair parts secured. Battery secured. Battery secured.
So because of how ammo limited this game is, like it really can come down to just shooting down hallways and running back to the juice machine. I think is like where the route might end up going. Because there's certainly not enough. You can't just get away with physical ammo. Like, and I don't think you. Like, there are some rooms where you can like run around enemies, but like a lot of them, like you do need to kill them. I don't think you can just get around them because the hallways are only one tile wide. Yeah, no, this music is working. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na. Boom, boom, boom.
Repair parts secured.
Shit.
Repair parts secured.
Just the little guy. But like, thank God for the vectoring movement. That at least saves some time off doing this. And of course too, like knowing where you're going, you can skip some stuff. Avoid taking damage, so you avoid looking for extra health and things like that. I think this might have been the floor where I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm not running this game. I think it might have been floor 8 where I was like, yeah, okay. This is not going to be a short speed run, or at least not like a sub hour. This time though, I would be willing to do a proof of concept run. Just to put it out there. Someone did come along and beat my time in Brahma Force recently, so shout outs to Aim and Anthem.
Battery secured. Secured. Battery secured.
Those little monsters.
Key card.
There's the key card.
Cartridge
All right.
secured.
Now we can watch the video and get the map, get the goodies. I think the hallway is just a straight shot north from here, so I'm just gonna shoot. Something definitely died there. Oh man. Why is it making that noise now? Did I like break the sound? Or is something coming to me right now? No, I think I broke something. Because even the sound was even playing through the cutscene. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I made the game upset at me. Oh my god, what if shooting enemies from like deep off screen causes sound problems? That could be hysterical. Yeah, I don't know what that. I do not remember that happening in my first playthrough.
Repair part. Battery secured. Cartridge secured. Cartridge secured.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any drops there, so maybe I didn't kill something? Maybe it was just like a sound glitch for a different reason, like because I was moving and the shots were hitting or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Repair part. Battery secured. Access denied without keycard.
Oh, okay, I think this is the elevator. This is the exit. Oh, I didn't go back and use the map in the record player. All right, well, guess I'll have to do that in a second.
Battery secured. Cartridge secured. Repair parts secured. Access data screen. Repair parts secured.
Oh. Okay. Man, it's not like correctly going down at this resistance. Like.
Access data screen.
Yeah, those noises get real good, don't they?
Repair parts secured. Repair parts. Armor wall. Repair parts secured.
All right, well. See, I think with those enemies, at least, you can, like, just probably run in and run out, not fight all of them. You wouldn't actually have to do that, because you can just go in and get out. All right, well, we do need to go, like, all the way back to the other side of the map so I can watch videos instead of just going out the elevator here. And we want to replenish our flamer anyway. So we get to enjoy some more music. I'm pretty sure this is just the key card to exit.
Lock off.
Yep. But no, we have to watch videos. It is imperative. The DNA imperative, in fact.
data screen. Lock off.
Access South Base.
It's a map.
Access South Base.
Kileak is the first life that existed on Earth. He's been here since the beginning of time. The real Adam.
You heard it here first, folks. Kileak is the real Adam.
Battery secured. Repair parts secured.
Yeah, no, you're right. It do be like that. All right, so let me go juice up, and then we'll sprint to the end. That'll probably be it for our first session here. Well, we should be able to solidly knock the back half of the Kileak golf course out tomorrow evening, and then I'll have to think more about routing this game and what that means. I think my goal would be like, if I can make this like reliably sub 3, I would be happy, but we'll see. I also probably will stream some other games before doing PIP 009, because PIP 009 is also a game that I kind of want to do a proof of concept speedrun of. That's Space Griffin. Space Griffin is an incredible game. It is. Imagine it is the mid-90s. You're at Atlas USA, and someone says, "Hey, let's redub everything in this PC 98 remake," and then you do it for some reason. That game is wild. All right. Yeah. So that completes floor 8. Again, there are 16 floors in Kileak. So we'll go ahead and make the save there. Should say B9 because that's where we'll be starting at for the second session. But yeah, thank you all. Yes, I plan to finish tomorrow. Right now, I will be streaming tomorrow, same time, and then Wednesday no stream because I will be recording podcasts on Wednesday. So thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying Kileak.